Hello and welcome. Andy Bryan here again from The Soul Pathway. And today within this video I wanted to speak with you about the shadow and the fact that you can't just deny and repress the shadow. You can't just ignore it, because soon enough the emotions will come flooding through you, and your shadow in many ways will be thrust upon you. That's why I always say it's essential for you to honor those emotions and feelings within. Go to the depth of your shadow and notice where these emotions are coming from. And at times that bubble will burst anyway, and we can't stop that from happening as well. We just have to go with the flow of the emotions that come from within, regardless of what they are. And I know this can be incredibly challenging at times, but you've got to feel, you've got to go deep and allow those emotions and feelings to emerge so that you can step into who you are, because your shadow, as I've mentioned, are those suppressed and repressed aspects of self, and you will deny those aspects, but these are in many ways preventing you from being who you really are. So it's essential for you to honor those emotions and feelings, regardless of what they are. Allow them to emerge and connect with them. When we go through periods of grief and depression and re-emerging from events of trauma, they can be no doubt incredibly challenging for every one of us. And, some of us are more sensitive than others. But if you've gone through a lot of deep trauma, these emotions will be incredibly raw within you. And like I've said, you just can't deny them, because soon enough that bubble will burst. So it's essential that you love yourself through these shifts and changes, through these emotions. As I mentioned in the previous video, or in a few of the other videos, that when you're in this depth of despair, sometimes all you need to do is see that glimmer of light within the darkness, because that is what is going to pull you through. It's like that light at the end of the tunnel, and sometimes it could seem as though there is no light. And trust me, I've been there, and I've gone through some of those deep and challenging emotions over the past year, and they've been emerging again, somewhat in January from time to time. But there is always light at the end of the tunnel, and it's essential for you to look upon that. We speak about the yin and the yang, There is light within the darkness, and there's darkness within the light. So with that in mind, when you're in the depth of darkness, you've got to see those aspects of light. Got to allow yourself to see it. And if you don't see them in these moments, that's okay. But what you have to do is you've got to process and connect with those feelings within and allow them to pass. But as you feel into those emotions, you get to the depth of that shadow, you can allow yourself to rise. And one thing that I always used to teach people is when they're going through a depth of trauma or grief and there is so much pain within, I often used to share with them an exercise about, the masculine and feminine within, because the feminine is very much your emotions and the sensitive aspects of who you are, and the masculine is very much that strength and courage that comes from within you as well. So what I always ask for people is, when they're going through this depth of pain, I like you to feel into those emotions and connect with that inner feminine, that sensitivity, and allow yourself to feel, connect, and those emotions to flow from within. As you connect with them in this moment, then what you can do is allow the masculine to rise. And as you allow the masculine to rise, you then step into that power and strength of who you are, noticing that you can weather any storm, you can get through any of these moments, and these emotions will pass, however challenging they can be. That there is beauty within you, and I created a video a while ago as well about sensitivity being your superpower, and I shared that last year, and I do believe that's definitely true. Your sensitivity is your superpower if you allow yourself to connect with it. So feel within, embrace that sensitivity, and honor your emotions. Allow your feminine or inner feminine to be felt, heard, and seen. And then allow that masculine to rise from within as you connect with that power and strength within you to weather any storm that may be coming your way. And if you don't feel like you can weather that storm that day, that's fine. Allow yourself to feel, release, let go, and process these feelings within. And with that, I will say thank you all for listening, everyone. Take care, much love, and I look forward to connecting with you in another video. If you'd like any personal support with connecting and healing your shadow, I'm now providing shadow work sessions to help you connect with those deep wounds within you. And these are very much deep shamanic healing sessions where I do soul retrieval as well as a process called illumination. And I believe these are fantastic and incredible tools for getting to the rawness of these emotions and shifting them, processing them, and more so importantly, stepping into that divine love. So if you want to find out more about those sessions, pop me an email at andy@awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye for now.
Awaken your soul pathway and shift from self to soul. Download our free app on the Google Play Store, where you can disconnect from your mind in order to reconnect with your soul as you awaken to your spiritual journey and connect with your soul from within. Learn from one of our many courses available on Udemy. We have our Archetypes for Life program, where you can connect with your inner world in order to transform your outer world. We also have your Awaken Your Inner Warrior course, where you can learn how to balance your masculine and feminine within. You can even take the journey of divine love to embrace your soulmate or twin flame. Or you can honor and heal your shadow as you shift it from darkness to light. Gain deeper insights from spirit as you connect with your soul and awaken your soul pathway with our Soul Pathway Oracle cards. Visit www.thesoulpathway.com for more information.